Hey all, I thought I would do a video on, well, just the chords to Sun Village by Frank Zappa. And the little intro starts out rooted on G on the 12th fret, and it's just root, 4th octave you can play. Uh, and the different positions of the same shape are going to be 12th fret, 10th fret, sorry, 14th fret, 16th, down to the 9th, and also on the 7th, that same exact shape, root, 4th, and octave. So that little opening lick is pretty straightforward. I mean, you could just do it with octaves too if you want without the 4th in there. I just like how that sounds. And then it goes to an F, when the verse starts in an F major 9. And I'll do the shorthand version of where the notes are, what frets, etc. So it would be X for the unused low E string, and going across, once again, is X, 8, 7, 9, 8, X. Nice voicing of a major 9 chord there. And that's the going back home part. And then it switches to an F minor 9. Nice key change. So it's like. And the minor 9 voicing is X, 8, 6, 8, 8, 6, if you can't see it well enough there. And then there's a number of ways to do this part. The way I like to do it, this is the Frank thing with the like sus2 chords, or the just root 2nd and 5th. Such a cool thing. They're so movable, and they don't dictate a particular harmony. It's not major or minor. Can be either. And the way I have been playing this is just 3 strings, and so it's the 5th string, 4th fret, the 4th and 3rd strings on the 1st fret. So the intervals are really root, 2nd, 5th, and then that comes up a half step. So this would be like an I think Frank used to write it always as just like a 2. So in this case it's D flat 2, D2, and then I tend to jump up here and play another voicing of the 2 chord. In this case it's A. So it's 4th string 7th fret, 3rd string 4th fret, 2nd string 5th fret, and then that whole thing goes down a whole step or 2 frets. So it's like made up my mind, and then we go down another whole step, in which case you have one finger just kind of off the fretboard there for a minute. So now the 3 strings I'm playing, 3 notes, are the 4th string 3rd fret, the open 3rd string, and then the 2nd string on the 1st fret. So then you can do a little half step. So it's like made up my mind, and I know I'm gonna go to sun. Then it's just a C chord. It's like a 8th position bar you could do, or elsewhere if you like. And then I could look at this as an F major. So it's, or you could look at it also as a D minor 7 with F in the bass. So this one would be X, 8, 7, 5, 6. Then it goes down to a G7 chord. So that would be 3, 5, 3, 4, 3. And they do throw the little suspended note in there, so it's add a C for a moment. So all together you have. Then they go back to the F major 9 again. F minor 9. And the way I look at this next chord is a D flat. Hopefully you can just see that. With A flat in the bass. This is the All Still There section. Just a regular E flat chord. Then a C minor 7. So it's just a bar C minor. So it's 8, 10, 8, 8, 8, 8. And then this next part where they sing Johnny Franklin 2. I can sort of simplify it a little bit. So the chord it starts on, the Johnny chord, is really like a G sharp minor 7 flat 5, or you could just play the upper portion of that, which just looks like the first D minor chord you ever learned, probably. So this is just, all I'm playing is the first 3 strings. So we have the 11th fret, 12th fret, 10th fret. And if you want to put the melody in, you can kind of do like, drop that a half step. Next chord we're going to play is going to be a B minor, which could just be the first 4 strings all on the 7th fret. So it's like Johnny Franklin. I'm just adding in the 2nd string 10th fret. And then the next chord is like a E9 with flat 5 or sharp 11 on top, whatever you want to call it. Or you could just play these. Just play, that would be starting from the D string, 6, 7, 7, 6. So. And then when they start singing Village of the Sun again, he goes to a D major 9. I'll spare you my singing. When he goes Village of the Sun, Sun, so that goes a D minor 7 to an F minor 7. So if most people are familiar, I'm sure, with this. It'd be X 5 7 5 6 5, and then I'm just playing an F minor 7 on the first 4 strings, going across from the D string. It's just 3 5 4 4 are the frets, and just before the Village to You, it's a nice D minor 11. You can play another voicing, that just happens to be the one I use. So this would be X5, X5, 6, 3. Then they go to F major 7. So it'd be 1, X, 2, 2, 1. I'm not playing the first string, so X. Also, I guess the harmony really does include a 13. Could add that in, or you can just play it as a straight ahead. I just put a D up here instead of the C. You could play that, or just get away with the plain F major 7 with the E on top. G7, and then you have the little riff. you just have that little vamp on G7. And then it goes to E minor, where the stumbler is going to go. And watch the D turn back to an E minor, where the stumbler is going to go. And then when he says watch the lights turn blue, it's just an F major 6. So it'd be like X8776, X, back to the F major 9 again. And that's pretty much the whole piece. And again, I think those 2 chords are so cool. The sus2s that he used so much, like in Idiot Bastard Son and others, you know. It's just so neat. They're so movable, and it's such a frank thing. I don't know. It's just cool. So anyway, I hope that was an okay tutorial for learning Sun Village there. So give it a shot. Enjoy it.